Okay, if you check out what you are seeing here on the screen, you will discover that I'm running A/B testing for my titles. If you go down, you will see some of them are still running at the moment, and I'm sure that you have been seeing this, but you may not really understand what it means or how it works. Okay, so A/B testing on YouTube, or you can call it split testing or test and compare, is just an experimental process that allows creators like you and I to compare two or more versions of our video's key elements. You know, talking about the thumbnail, talking about the title. So what's the purpose? The purpose is to see which of them performs better. And by performing better, what we actually mean by performing better is to see which of them the audience prefer more. So that A and B, or A/B, simply means version A and version B. Now, version B in this context, let's say you want to check out your particular title, you want to compare the existing title with two other titles. Those two other titles becomes the version B in this context. You see now, conversely, for your thumbnail, the thumbnail that is displaying at the moment in your channel is your version A thumbnail. Okay, now the two other versions you are going to upload for testing is the version B. So that is why it is called A/B testing. Okay, so the purpose of this is to make your videos reach out to more people so that they can take the final decision. Because at the end of the day, the reason you are making video is not just for your consumption. The reason you are making a video is to push it out so that people can see, people can watch, people can share. That's the major reason why you are doing a video. You are not just doing a video just to upload it. No, the reason is so that it can get to as many people as possible. Okay, so the goal of A and B testing is to move you from guesswork to data-driven optimization. That's the major reason. So that you are not confused again, whether it, sometimes people do upload a video, but they are not certain, should I use this title? Sometimes you have 3 titles, but you are not sure, even 4. You don't really know which one. Sometimes after doing a video like this, you design 3 different thumbnails. In some cases, you can even design 4, but you don't really know which one to push out. Sometimes, the amazing thing is that most times or sometimes, the particular thumbnail that appeals to you may not be the same particular thumbnail that will appeal to your audience. And you are not creating these videos for yourself. So you want what will make your audience like your video. Even if you don't like it as a person, provided your audience like it, that's what will give you the exact thing you are looking for in this space. You see now. So instead of you just guessing which thumbnail or title will get more clicks and view, you must have to test and see which one will give you what you want. So here is how it generally works on YouTube. You create variations, you split the audience, you measure performance, and then the winner is declared. Okay? So if, let's say, you have 3 different thumbnails, 70% of your audience, they are saying that they prefer thumbnail A. 10% is going for thumbnail B. The remaining percent is going for thumbnail C. So the one with the highest percentage wins. That's how it works. So even the one that has 70%, you may not personally, by your own judgment, you are not even in that category of persons that want that 70%. But because you are not going to be the millions of viewers you are just an individual, and you want that million views, you want that hundreds of thousands of views. So you must be more concerned about what your audience wants. You see now? So I'm just taking time to explain this so that you will really understand. Because sometimes when we see some things like this, we don't really understand the reason or what this thing is all about. Okay? Now, you will also agree with me that if you're uploading a video now, you have a video and you're uploading it now, you have a chance to upload 3 thumbnails at a go. You can also do this after you must have uploaded the video. Like if you look here now, you will see that these are uploaded videos. These are uploaded videos. These are uploaded videos. Okay? So these are uploaded videos. Now you can do it for the videos you've uploaded a few weeks ago, few months ago, last month, last 2 months. You can do it both for your thumbnail and for your title. However, if you are uploading a fresh video, or if you are planning to upload a fresh video as you are listening to this one now, I will advise, make sure you have 3. I know it can be tiring designing 3 different thumbnails, but then you want to actually get what you want. So I will advise, design 3 different kinds of thumbnail, then subject it to A/B test. But aside that, another thing I want to do in this video is to tell you how you can. Of course, I always come up with prompts. I always like to mention and let people know the easiest way to come up with a prompt that will give them what they want. Now, if you want to do an A/B test for your title, let's say I want to do it for this particular video. So all you need to do is that you come to that particular video. Now, all you need to do is to click here. So I'm using my YouTube studio for this. So I'm going to click on this, hover around this title. If you hover around it, then I'll click on it as if I want to edit it. Okay. So what I want to do is that I want to run an A/B testing for this particular video as regards the title. So this A/B testing is on the title. That's what I want to do now. Okay, so if you shake here, you will see under that your title, you will see A/B testing. So what I will do now is that I'm going to, this is the existing title already, how to create a captivating book cover in less than 5 minutes for free with ideogram. That's the existing title. So this is the A version. This is the A version of my title. So then 2 other titles are the B versions. Okay? So what I want to do is that I just want to copy, I'll copy this. I'm going to copy it. Copy. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to click on this A/B testing. Okay? So if you click on this A/B testing now, you will see title only. You also see thumbnail only. Okay, now you can also see title and thumbnail, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I want to run an A/B testing for title only. So I've already copied the title, but let me scroll, you will see that there is need for me to add the second title and the third title. Now, please pay attention to this, it's very important. Now, the fact that you want to add extra 2 titles does not mean you will add a title that is not in any way related to your video. No. It doesn't make sense. The titles you are going to add will still be connected to the video you have already made. I don't know if you're following what I'm saying. So, both the title 2 and the title 3 must be connected. So, you are not going to come up with another title that has no bearing with the video you have. So what I want to do, and that's the reason I say you should pay attention and follow this video to the end, because you are going to see how I'm going to generate another title as quickly as possible. But it's not just going to be any kind of title, it's going to be an SEO-optimized title. So I've already copied this title. So what I want to do now is that I'm going to head straight to my ChatGPT. Okay? So I'm going to head straight to my ChatGPT, and this is the prompt I'm going to type here. I will say, I have a video on my YouTube channel, okay? So I wouldn't know the name of your YouTube channel, but I'm going to use this. The name of this YouTube channel says value from Elishama, okay? I have a YouTube channel. I have a video on my YouTube channel, Value from Elisha. Now, titled, that's the title of that video. Titled, and that's the title that I copied earlier. The title is How to Create a Captivating Book Cover in Less Than 5 Minutes for Free with Ideogram. That's the title. Okay. So I'm going to continue. I will say, as a YouTube growth expert or YouTube growth strategist, anyone, as a YouTube growth expert, I normally use this to either YouTube growth expert or I say YouTube growth strategist. Any of them will still give you SEO optimized title. I use this for a lot of things. Is one prompt too many for me? So as a YouTube growth expert, okay, I will say, please provide 7 additional. You may say 10, you may say 5, you may say 4, depending on what you want. In as much as I need to. But I also want ChatGPT to give me like 5 or 6 or 7 so that I can take a closer look and pick 2 out of that 5 or that 2 or that 7 as the case may be. Please provide, okay, let me just say please provide 5. Okay, let me just use 5. Please provide 5 additional SEO optimized title ideas. Closely related to this topic. Okay, I have a video on my YouTube channel. You write your YouTube channel titled, you write the title of that particular video. Now the prompt continues. As a YouTube growth expert or as a YouTube growth strategist, please provide 5 additional SEO optimized title ideas closely related to this topic. That is closely related to that your title. Now let's see. So these are the title, highly optimized titles. It says, here are 5 SEO optimized, highly clickable title ideas closely related to your topic. So the first thing I have here says, create stunning book cover in minutes using Ideogram, free and easy tutorial. The second one says, how to design professional book cover for free. So the reason you need this is so that while doing your your title testing, you don't just go and generate any random title. Because the truth of the matter is that you are giving your audience the opportunity to choose from your titles. But let me make something clear. If you give your audience 3 bad titles, 3 terrible titles, or 2 extra titles that are not highly optimized, they will still choose one. You see now, they'll choose one. Okay? So, but you need to give them 2 extra titles that are highly optimized. Okay? Because if the titles are highly optimized, it will give you more views. More people will like that kind of title. You see now? So people will always make do with the choices you provided for them. They can't come up with another title for you. It is in your place to provide a title, then they will choose. So it is based on what you provide that. It's just like prompt. It is the prompt that you give to your AI that the AI will use to develop something, that will use to create something for you. If you give your AI a terrible prompt, it will still give you a response at the end. No matter what you write, AI will give you a response. So I just want you to see it from that light so that you don't just go and generate any random title. So use this kind of prompt and generate highly optimized title for yourself. So I'm going to look at these 5 titles now. So I'm going to select 2 from here. Now the first one says, create stunning book cover in minutes. Okay? Now, if you want, you can still ask ChatGPT to select the best 2. You can still ask it to select the best 2 from these 5. Okay, let's do it straight away. From the list of suggested titles, please select the best two. Okay, so let's see. All right, so based on SEO strength, clarity, and click-through potential, the best two titles from the list are create stunning book covers in minutes using ideogram. Now, this is the second one. The second one is how to design professional book covers for free with ideogram AI. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy this. Let me select text. So I'm going to copy this first one. Copy. So I'm coming back here to impute it. Okay, I'm coming back here. Let me just wait. Okay, A/B testing. I'm coming back here to impute it. So I will put the second title here. Okay, so for the third one, I'm coming back again to select this, copy. Then I will paste it here. So now I have three different titles. The first one, which is the A version, and these last two, they are the B. But so the next thing I want to do is simply to click set text. Set text. This is the next thing you want to do. Click on set text. Okay. After doing that, the next thing you want to do is to simply click on save. If you don't click on save, you've not really done anything. So click on save. Okay. So that's the easiest way to go about it. So as you can see, it says A/B testing titles running. Okay, so this is one of the most smart ways to generate extra titles. Okay, so the reason I'm making this video is that it wouldn't be nice for you to just go and come up with any careless random title. Use ChatGPT, use this prompt that I'm going to drop this particular prompt in my description, the description of this video, of this tutorial. So all you need to do is head straight to the description of this particular video I'm making now. You are going to see it. Okay? So I will enjoy you to do well. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, subscribe. Leave a thumbs up for this video so that it will benefit a lot of persons out there. Okay? So I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. If you have a question, get it across to me via the comment section. I will take it up from there. Okay, so that's the purpose of this particular video. See you in the next one.